Hey guys, this is Darko. In this video I'll share with you which are best performing picture presets and how settings look on TCL's C72 series from 2021 TV lineup. I'll be demonstrating this on 55-inch C728, but these recommendations apply also to other models in C72 series. So, let's get started. The very first thing you need to do is make sure that TV is in home mode to avoid TV from resetting its picture settings. To do that, let's press gear button on the remote to access this settings menu. Go to System, and if we scroll down, you will see Environment. Make sure it is set to Home and also disable Auto Shop mode here. For the next step, we need to select the best performing picture modes. Now, how do we know which picture modes are the best? Well, using Calibration software, I did my measurements and I can say the following. So for watching movies and TV shows and live TV, for SDR and for HDR, you need to select Movie Picture Preset. For Dolby Vision movies and TV shows, the best performing is Dolby Vision Dark. For gaming, you need to use Game Picture Mode for SDR and HDR, and Dolby Vision Game for Dolby Vision. For PC usage, there is PC Picture Mode available for SDR and HDR. It's pretty straightforward, right? What is also good is that game and PC modes are also very accurate, similar to movie picture preset. So you don't need to do big adjustments to see accurate colors and correct white balance. So now that we know which picture presets are the most accurate, let's see which options we have to tweak them. So in this SDR example, I'll open Settings menu, and the first thing I want to show you is Intelligent Settings menu. Here within Intelligent Picture you have two options, Adaptive Brightness and Adaptive Content. Adaptive brightness is actually built-in ambient light sensor, which works really well in adjusting how bright or dim the picture is. But if you want constant result, constant brightness, then turn off this feature. Same goes for adaptive content. There is no need for TV to analyze what type of content you're watching and do some adjustments to the picture. So both settings turned off, adaptive brightness as you wish. Now let's go to picture, where you see I have picture mode movie. So if you find movie preset too dim, you have brightness control. And you are free to adjust it for your environment. Color saturation was accurate by default, so I didn't change it. Only if you have calibration equipment, then you can fine-tune it if needed. To access more settings, we need to go to Advanced Settings menu. Here we have different categories. First one is related to brightness. So same control as before to adjust overall brightness. Then we have contrast or white level and black level. These two can be adjusted using free test patterns. I will put link in the description so you can download those patterns. Next we have several controls which I recommend that you turn off because there is no real benefit in using them. And at the end we have gamma, which is like brightness, individual. You can adjust it for your environment. And that's all. Next we have color menu, where we have color saturation, again same control as before, tint, dynamic color turned off, and color temperature -5 to give you this most accurate 6500 Kelvin target by default. So without doing the actual calibration, this is the most accurate setting. Clarity menu has several controls, sharpness. At 0, TV will not artificially sharpen image. If you want to sharpen it and benefit from this control, then increase the value. And here you can reduce noise in picture or compression artifacts using these two controls. And also if you see banding, you can try gradation clear control with low or high intensity. In motion menu, Once you enable motion clarity, you will have clear LED motion, which is black frame insertion. But since this is a 120 Hz screen, I recommend that you boost this blur reduction. You increase it to get sharper image in motion. For soap opera effect, you need to increase judder reduction control. But if you want to see movies in a proper way without this speed ups and then slowdowns depending on scene complexity, then set judder reduction at 0. Finally, we have expert calibration menu, where it's important to go to color space and set color space to auto. If you have calibration equipment, then you can go to custom and adjust RGB for primary and secondary colors, and same goes for white balance. 2 points and 20 points are at your disposal. Also, this is one of the first TCL TVs to support Calman AutoCal. With this DDC menu, you can connect to your laptop and also see calibration date, and very useful, you can import the data from previous calibration, which is good if you reset your TV or something like that. But at the time of making this video in October 2021, in Calman software there is still no option to access TCL TVs. I suppose they will add it soon, but it's not yet available. Related to HDR10 content, there is one control I want to show you. It's dynamic tone mapping. So in this case we see a view of the hurricane from space, and you see only a small circle with some blue in it, and the rest is pretty much white. Now if I engage dynamic tone mapping, suddenly we see more details. You see clouds and this texture. So this is the option that will help you see more details in highlights for HDR content. And whether you prefer it or not, it's up to you. Anyway, it's here in the brightness settings menu, and I recommend that you try it out. And this brings us to the end of this video. I can tell you that I was quite happy with how this TV was performing during calibration. All the controls were working correctly, and I'm also very positively surprised that game and PC modes were very accurate by default. So you can really trust colors, and you don't need to spend extra time in changing input name to PC or something like that to get full color resolution, or to get game mode with lowest input lag. And with that, I would like to end this video. I will share more details in my full review coming soon. And until then, please let me know how you like TCL's C72 series. Do you have some questions, comments? What are your recommended settings? And I'll see you soon in my next video. Wish you a nice day.